What's up, everybody? You are tuned into The Output with me, your host, DJ Unprotected. I would like to invite you in on the conversation and hit me up on Twitter because maybe you heard something that you agree with or you disagree with, and maybe you've got some suggestions that you'd like to see during the segments with our awesome guests. So I want you guys to hit me up on Twitter, follow me, and shoot me messages, whatever you want to do. But it's at DJ Unprotected. Don't hold back, get into conversation. All right, so rolling right into this episode, our guest for this week's show is someone who deserves your follow on IG. The content is top notch, and I got to tell you, her portfolio is phenomenal. Anyway, she's a model, makeup artist, and social media influencer. I mean, killing the IG game. But I bet there's a lot more, which is why I'm so stoked to have her on the show. And so let me welcome Laci to the show. Hi, Laci.
Hi, how are
It's
you?
good. I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing good. Super busy.
I know we're gonna get into that. But first, what I would like to do, so I can find out a little bit more about you. I mean, I've followed you, checked out all your stuff, but to give the fans an opportunity as well to hear how awesome you are.
Thanks.
So,
I'd say I'm blushing, but like the color of this tablet is washing me out, so I don't have to worry about that.
I mean, you got the skin complexion that probably shows an easy blush, huh?
Yeah, really bad. You can see when I get really embarrassed really fast. My whole face gets red,
Yeah, it's
and
all
I get
good.
embarrassed easily.
So, in your pictures that you have where you've got the red blush on the side, is that natural or you did that yourself?
Oh no, that's either makeup or Photoshop.
Okay. Well, listen, all right. I don't want to jump out of that as much as I like finding out about you on my own. Let's do this. Let's roll into the guest pitch segment. And I'm going to start a timer. Now, I always aim for 30 seconds, but apparently the guest gets 60. So, and it's like a sales pitch. You are in 60 seconds or whatever, 30, 60 seconds telling the audience about you.
That's a lot of years to shove in 30 seconds.
I
I'm
mean,
just
or you you don't have to tell a life story, but you can be like, "Hey, here's why I'm so bomb." No, just kidding.
All right, well, I'm so bummed because I'm just kidding. But so my name is Laci Jo, and I have actually been modeling forever. And when I say forever, I mean literally because I was 4 when I started. So it's going on 23 years of modeling. I picked up a camera about 3, 4 years ago, and I do photos as well. So I'm a photographer. I never wore makeup in high school. I kind of got intrigued by it. There's a fox outside. Oh my god, I'm so sorry, but there's literally a fox in front of me. But okay, so I got I got interested in makeup and I started YouTubing things. So then now I'm a self-taught makeup artist and I love traveling around. That's kind of why I do the whole modeling social media stuff because I get to kind of travel around and be wherever I want to be and still be working. So that's why I kind of love it. Love it a lot. I have a lot of stuff going on this year, so I'm super excited for all that.
That's awesome, and you hit 60 seconds. That was good.
Okay, cool. I figured I should probably cut it short because I got distracted by the cute little fox that's outside.
Now I'm gonna change that whole thing of squirrel to fox.
Okay, but for real, there's just a fox chilling right there still, and I'm not in the woods. I'm like in the city. I can see the street from here.
We love animals on this show.
Well, I would show you, but I don't know how.
Yeah, don't do it.
I'm not going to. I already had a hard enough time trying to figure out, make sure my microphone was working.
Well, you know what's funny is like when you sat there and made that "oh my god" face, I thought you were gonna say, "There is the biggest spider on the wall."
No, I actually got distracted already by a hornet that flew into the spider web that's on the window in front of me too. I'm trying to not look distracted, but I'm easily distracted.
That's all right. Was it one of those murder hornets?
Okay, it was a solid black hornet. Like I don't know what it is, but it's like this big and it was solid black and it was kind of sketching me out.
As long as it's outside,
Right, but what if it gets inside?
keep the window closed.
Okay, but there has been bees that has eaten through the insulation at my mom's house before. Just ate a complete hole through the wall. So they can get
I guess so. Where does your mom live?
in Standish. It's like up north
Oh, okay. Well, you guys got
in the
those
woods.
crazy. Oh.
Hungry man-eating bees.
Well, shoot. I hope this one doesn't come in
No,
and ruin our session.
no, it won't. I got it.
All right.
Got my eyes
Put
going.
put those nails to use.
Oh, you want to see them? Look at, I got my nail pierced. Isn't that cool?
That
See
does
it?
look cool.
See, it's so cool. Sorry, I'm so distracted. Okay, I'm done.
All right. Well, look, let's roll right into this because obviously I can tell, and I'm sure the audience will be able to tell that you are quite the fun personality, which is perfect for the output.
Cool. Good.
Yeah.
I'm glad I'm doing well.
Well, look, I've done some modeling for like Hugo Boss and some hair shows. Obviously, nowhere near the level you have done, and I've seen your pictures. And so I've got to I want to know like what's it like and how important it is for like people to keep things professional on set.
Oh my God. It's before set. I've you got to be professional from like beginning to end or else it's done. I actually I've had a few photographers that have been like, let's do a shoot. And then I'm like, okay, like let's, kind of like get booking it or whatever. And then by like the end of the conversation or like a few days later, it turns into, yeah, and like I'd totally like to take you out to dinner. And it's like, oh, we're not gonna be working together anymore
Yeah.
because it's it just makes you feel uncomfortable because the people have the like like the photos is it's their property, so you don't know what they're going to do with the photos when they've just asked you out on a date and kind of made it personal instead of professional. So it's important from start to finish to keep it professional. You got to kind of like build your relationship with the model first before you get creepy. I mean, I'm creepy, but like, yeah, I built that creepy level. Like people know that's what they expect with me. Well, baby.
They they know you're a little creepy.
Mhm. Mhm. I'm just
See-
kidding. I'm not that bad. I like sexually harass my photographers way more than they do. You know what I mean? Everyone's like, "Aren't you scared of them?" I'm like, "No, they're scared of me."
yeah, that's great. I mean, you know what? Like a beautiful woman, I think is allowed to harass
Heck yeah.
dudes.
I'm just kidding. It's not good to harass anybody.
Right. We don't condone harassing on this show, but we keep it real.
Keep it very real. Keep it 100. I don't really know which way you'll see it, so I'm gonna do it both ways.
I see it that way.
Keep it 100.
That's it.
Okay,
I
I'm
love it.
done.
You
People
and
are gonna be like, "Who is she? I need to leave. How does she have that many followers?"
you you know what's gonna happen is people are gonna listen to this on Spotify or Apple Podcasts and then have to go look up the video
Oh yeah,
just to
they're gonna be
see.
like, "What is she doing?"
I'm like, she's a trip. So if you guys are listening, you have to watch this as well.
Yeah, yeah.
So distracting. I'm trying to read my podcast notes, but I'm getting like winked at. Yeah.
I'm not a good winker either.
You know, I can't wink either. I have to cover one eye.
I have to cover my mouth so you don't see how open that goes.
Oh, see, you know, that looks good because you can pull the one eye like kind of higher as you're doing the wink. You've got some true skills. We're gonna add a new segment to this show, special talents.
Can you do that?
Nope, I
Took
can't.
me many years to learn how
La-
to do that.
Lacey's got some funny faces going on. I love it. Okay, so
Okay.
so all right, so on average, like what is the time of a shoot that you've been involved with? Like are they long?
I don't know. Honestly, I mean, like this shoot that I was at, I got here, and we probably started shooting at like 6 till 7:50.
It's not
So
bad.
like, mm-mm. No, but I've also had shoots that have lasted for 6 hours. I've had shoots that last for 5 minutes. So really, it depends because depends on what you're shooting for, who you're shooting with, and what kind of content you need to get. It's kind of hard to
Okay.
average out.
All right. Well,
I like the shorter ones.
because it's easier. Does it depend on the looks?
Oh, I was leaning
Getting
a
up,
little too far on the stool.
getting up
It
close and
does.
personal.
Yeah, it does. It does depend on on like the looks and stuff really because if you're doing like a styled look, you want everything to be like perfect to the T. But if it's something, like simpler, it's something you can just like, all right, next outfit, next outfit, next outfit, and just keep switching it up. Like today, I probably shot, let's see, I shot 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 looks in less than 2 hours.
Okay, that's really dang, that's like really fast.
You gotta be in and be out. Bloop, 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 bloop.
I like it. I've done like multi-look shoots, but we've changed like downtown in like these homeless bathrooms, the ones that like the homeless people sleep in at night.
Oh,
And
wow.
it was really hot.
Um,
It
I
was
like
gross.
I like to bring a dress to shoots because you can like put things on under it and then put things on over it and then you slip your sleeves out and then slip it off and you're dressed.
Is that the secret?
That's the secret.
That's how you go about changing the lingerie and all that jazz?
Yep. Because you don't have anything like to like go in and out of because you got the dress. So you just put it on, slip it under, and then you put something on over here, slip these off, and then bam,
Boom. We are getting insider secrets here.
bam. Or you can use a towel and a friend, or a pop-up tent,
Okay.
or a tree, or a shrub.
So as a dude, I'd probably be better off with like a towel.
Yeah,
Okay.
yes, because you can just be in your little man cave doing your thing under there, and then you're just like, ta-da!
That's right. Put a potato in my underwear.
Basically, that's what I do.
I mean, I don't know if you're trying to show an extra large bulge, but
Oh, I am. I
yeah.
am. The bulge is where it's at.
All right. Well, you'll be in those unique magazines that start with a T.
I knew you'd be buying it.
Yeah. I would I'm not no comment. So let's start with another T thing here.
Next question.
What what are your thoughts on TFP? Do you get like are you if a photographer is like, "Hey, let's shoot, we'll do TFP." What are your thoughts on that,
Well,
Miss Fishy
I
Face?
yeah. So first off, I want to say I'm not oh, I don't know, shallow for this answer, but I rarely do TFP unless I absolutely love and gotta have your work and think that it would be super beneficial to shoot with you. And I only say that because I have literally everything I need in my portfolio. So if I'm not getting paid and if it's not going to like better my portfolio, then it's just a waste of my time.
All right, I don't think that's shallow. I think that's knowing your value.
I know, but I feel bad when I have to turn somebody away and they're like, "Oh, well, why?" And I'm like, "Cause because it's just not worth it for me. And then I feel bad. But the very first photographer that I've worked with once I was like an adult and like really like sponging in all the knowledge that I could, he told me that you're only as good as your worst photo. And if you keep growing, don't go back and work with the same photographers that you used to work with in the past unless they have gotten
Mhm.
better, like if they've gotten better themselves or they've gotten better than you. And some photographers, they are content with their work, so they don't ever try to improve it. And it's not saying
Okay.
like it's
I can
bad, but it
understand that.
could, but it could get better. Like where, like the lighting's not perfect, the shadows look silly, the contrast is too much, it's too vibrant, it looks really fake, it looks really photoshopped, or like just little things like that. Or it's out of focus.
Yep.
I've had photos come back to me that were just out of focus. And it really sucks when you spend 3 hours shooting something and the photos are out of focus, green, orange, your faces look silly, your poses look silly.
Yeah. I remember I did a TFP shoot the one time, like, and I think it's what when they overexpose it, or they use too much of the filter where it like brings out like almost like, I don't know, all the
Does your
pores
skin
of
look
your face,
patchy?
like
Yeah, and like your skin looks
what?
patchy.
Yeah.
Yeah, or
Yeah.
like like as if you were cold. Like that look when
Yeah.
your legs get cold and they get like kind of like weird red and stuff. Like I
Yes.
know what you mean because I've had that. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's just, and then you're just like bummed. You're like, damn, like 4 hours, and I'm in Texas. I was sweating my ass off, and then I got
Mhm.
those overexposed or whatever, over sharpened. That's it, over
Yeah.
sharpened pictures
Yep.
where I look like I'm like my liver's failing.
Yep. Yep. Yeah. So like with me, if I and that's the thing too, is if I have time and if you're in my area, if it's like, close to me and if you want to do something, I have no problem helping you out. I love networking. I don't have a problem with that at all. But like right now, I don't have a day off, like ever. Like this photo shoot, I was like, listen, it's an hour and a half away. Right now, I don't think I can make the drive. I get a lot of stuff going on. And it was, at first it was like a TFP thing. And he's like, okay, well, then I will, like, I do want to shoot with you. I'll pay for your time. And then that way I could
Wow.
take a day off because I wasn't going to be, at home working and making money. I could go do a shoot and make money. So that's kind of like where what I look at it as. It's about getting
Okay,
that
and
back
you get
right
to
now.
and you get to work from home. That's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Is that your makeup work, or you in another line of craft?
I do everything. Everything and
Okay.
anything. So I work not a normal job. I work at a club in Detroit on Saturdays and I am uh I always hate saying this. So
Why?
my best friend is literally Instagram famous, and we always like make fun of people who are like, "Oh my God, you're Instagram famous," because she just wants to be like a normal person, you know what I mean? But she's also an influencer. I
Yeah.
am like her assistant. I do her makeup. I do her behind the scenes videos. I, you
What?
know, we do vlogging. So we just started a YouTube channel. So we are planning on doing a magazine together. I'm in the middle of getting a calendar together for 2021. And hold on, I have more stuff.
I'm gonna
Oh,
buy
so
that calendar.
okay, first off, this magazine and this calendar is going to be off the charts. I'm just saying that. Just um have you heard of the Black Tape Project?
No.
It's like so they have it's like a company and they take little pieces of tape and they make like cool designs on girls with literally just little pieces of tape. It used to be like literally just black tape, but now they're like metallic, whatever. And they've been featured in Vogue, Teen Vogue, Playboy, Maximum, like a bunch of like high end magazines. Well, she has an opportunity to work with them And she was like, well, I have my best friend's a model and I'm going to need an assistant. So she should basically just come with me. So I think we're going to be doing that next month. We're also going to the Dominican Republic and I'm going to Miami in a couple weeks. And yeah. Oh, and then I also do have like a Patreon and an OnlyFans, but that is only where my professional like photos are taken. A lot of people think that it's like what everybody else has it for, but it's just where I keep all of my professional stuff at, and it kind of filters out like how many people DM me and blow up my stuff because I tell people I can only respond to them there because
Okay.
it's kind of a lot. Like all day long, my stuff will just not stop. So it's hard to stay personable with your fans because I'm working on my phone and I can't sit here and have a conversation about the sky being blue when I have to be building a magazine or a calendar or booking a trip, you know.
Man,
So
24/7 hustle.
it is. I actually I think I've gained like 2,000 followers in the last like 3 weeks on Instagram.
Yeah, and you're almost at like I
I'm
know you
almost
have
at
several accounts. Yeah, I know. That's like huge.
yeah, I'm super excited. Well, because I don't normally like I do care about the followers, always care, but I don't like that's not like I'm not like oh my god Instagram followers. Um, my thing is at 10K there's like some more like features that you can use, and it kind of helps with business and stuff a lot more. Like the swipe up feature on your story,
Right.
you
Yeah,
can't have that until you're at 10K.
that's true.
And when you have that, it's like super easy to be like, "Hey guys, check out the vlog I did today." Da 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 da. Swipe up. People are just gonna be like, "Okay, cool." Instead of being like, "Hey guys, click over to my profile, and then when you're at my profile, go to my bio and click that link, and then it'll take you here." Because it's just an extra step that nobody wants to do.
Mhm.
It sounds super simple, but nobody wants to do that.
So true, and, that is one of the best benefits of 10K. So let's talk about social media then, since you're killing the game. I'm always interested in like, so you post very beautiful photos, very promiscuous as well, and uh, I would like to know the best and worst of your DM experience. Like, you
No,
know,
you don't.
yes, we do. We
No,
had one of
you
our
don't.
one of our guests said one guy messaged her and said, "Hey, will you fart on my nose?"
Or poop on my chest, or pee in my face,
Okay.
or watch me do something on video because I don't know you, or nonstop video chatting you all day long, or just gone right to it and just send pics that I don't want to see.
It's unbelievable. Like I can't believe dudes think that that is like how is that acceptable to like be that disrespectful?
I want to say one thing for all the men out there. We do not like the look of penises. They are scary, one eye, wormy looking monsters. We don't want to see them. Okay? Okay.
That's fair,
I'm just saying, they're not cute. They're like, ah, and it's like, get off my screen.
right? That is funny. Yeah, I mean, I remember always like you hear conversations with women and no one's ever like, man, like my man's got a cute dick. Like
Yeah,
nobody ever says that.
because they're not cute. They're strange looking. They look like worms, like a
but
worm with an
but
eye, one
you know
eye.
what's like funny is so I've been on like some dating apps, right? And when COVID hit, it was like an influx of these like spam accounts, but not only on dating accounts, but like also on Facebook groups, like modeling groups or music groups or whatever, you get these girls who start posting their booty in these things and they're like, "Hey, shoot me a DM," or "Hey guys, here's my menu." And one of their things is they're like penis rating. And I was like, "What's a penis rating?" So I asked the one girl, I'm like, what is a penis rating? She's like, "Oh, that's when like you, the guy, would send me a picture of your dick and I rate it. And uh men really like it." And I'm like, "What do they like about it? Do they want the confidence?" She's like, "I don't know, it just depends. Like maybe they want to be domed." So I tell them they have a little dick.
Have you ever heard of the term pay pig?
Is that when the guy just keeps paying money to a girl? I
It's
have.
when a guy wants you to control his financial situations while being humiliated.
Oh, well, I guess I didn't know all those details.
I
That's
mean,
insane.
maybe not all of them want to be humiliated, but Kevin does. So
Kevin does?
yeah, some guy named Kevin is like begging me to be his pay to be my pay pig, but doesn't matter what it is.
Is
It
that like
doesn't.
is that like him being your sugar daddy or no?
Yes, kinda, but I'd never see him. Never like not like. There's no sugar for daddy.
Well, okay.
So like he would like me to be like. I feel like it's just inappropriate for this podcast. I don't want to say all out.
I'm not editing shit, so you can say whatever you want.
Okay,
It's
so
explicit.
they like it when you're like, oh, uh, you've got to
Well, hey, I don't want to
you
force you to say
gotta.
it, but
No, it's fine. I'll say it. I
say
told
to
you I get
cover your eyes.
embarrassed easily. Yeah, I get embarrassed easily. So it's like they want you to be like, "Hey, Kevin, how are you and your little dick doing today? Bet you, bet you're something about." They always want to be like humiliated, but with their dick, like be like, "Yeah, you got a small dick," and then they always they always want you to be like, "Oh yeah, I just got railed by some big black cock." Like, and it's like, I'm just like, I can't even say this. Half the time I'm like, here, I give it to my roommate because my roommate's really mean. And she's like, "You little dick having ass little bitch, you are no man." She's like the president of the man hating club. So I'm like, hey, I got another pig. You want to hit him up for me?
Right.
It's weird. It's weird.
It is super weird. Wow.
I'm the co-president of the man hating club. So you're lucky we're talking now.
I feel
'Cause
very fortunate.
I don't like men. I don't like males because men don't exist. They're all boys.
Uh, okay, I'm above 30, so I have frontal lobe development, all
Oh,
right?
yeah. That's what they all say until they need to use their frontal lobe,
I'm really
and it
good.
doesn't work.
No, it just has like a little bit of lag time, okay?
Right.
Got a buffer first.
It's like that internet that we had back in the '90s that went. Wait, with that dial tone?
Oh, 56K?
Yeah,
Yes.
that's what your guys' frontal lobe acts like
Look, we're
in
trying
this
to connect. You just can't call us at the
2020.
same time.
Yeah, can't do a lot of things at the same time. I'll tell you that much.
You've had bad experience with men, huh?
If you wanna if you wanna do another podcast about that, I got some stories.
All right. Well, I'm definitely down to have you back for a part two.
Just just saying all my exes are gonna be coming for us.
It's all right. Well, look, we don't have to tell them our location.
Well, my exes know where my location's at.
Well, uh,
It's fine. I ain't worried about them. I ain't scared. I
that's
was trying to crack my knuckles, but it didn't crack. So let's
it
do
did
this
it.
instead.
It was
I
well
ain't scared.
tempted. The haters got to watch the video to see the true intimidation going on here.
Oh.
All right, wait. So that was a little growler.
Yeah.
Sounded like a baby tiger.
Oh,
Meow.
baby tigers are so cute.
They are. I would love to hold one
Me too.
one
Have
day.
you ever held a exotic animal?
No, I haven't. Have you?
I don't think so.
I mean, I held a snake,
Oh,
but I don't know if those count.
I held a tarantula,
What?
a rose tarantula, so it had a pink butt. Like the body butt part of it was pink. And guess
Uh,
what? I was scared shitless
why'd you do it?
because I went through a really hard time in life, and once I was done with it, I was like, I'm gonna face all of my fears. So I started off small and went to the pet store and held a snake and a spider. And then after
Okay.
that, I went for the bigger fears. But the snake and spider were first. I was definitely like shitting my pants in Petco. So
Yeah, I would too. Like, did the feet of the tarantula feel funny?
yeah, it tickled. But so the lady was like, "Here you go," and she's trying to put it on my hands, and I'm like, "Ooh," and she's like, "Just be careful because it can sense fear." And I was like, "Perfect." And I was like, "Does it bite?" And she's like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Oh, great. Put it on my hands." And I was like, "What's it feel like?" She's like a normal bug bite. And she's like, "Just sometimes people react to the poison differently." And I was like, "Oh, just kill me now." She said that it could react like a mosquito bite or it could be worse. And I was like, "Perfect. Let it crawl around on me." But after a while, when I like my heart started like beating again because I was just like for a second, I was
Hmm.
okay. I was doing this with the spider. I was just like walking, and then it like would go like this. If you had nails, you would be able to tell, but if you just gently do that, that's
That's
what
what
it
it
felt
feels
like.
like.
Yeah, and as soon as I put it back in the cage, I went, ooh, ooh.
Yeah, I would have thrown that thing.
Have you ever or had a snake? Held a snake?
Yeah, I've held a snake.
Yeah, didn't like that either because you could feel it like,
But they're like so curious because they like your heat, so they like start warming up on your body, and then they're like looking at you like.
ugh, ugh.
But the evolution took away that thing's legs.
Yeah, ugh, ugh. I don't like snakes and spiders. I can feel them crawling on me now.
Yeah, yikes. I don't like spiders. I would definitely like when you said you started with your small fears, that would probably be my biggest fear. I would do
Really?
anything else. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, what about swimming in the ocean with sharks?
Oh yeah, I would do that.
Yeah.
Cuz
Or heights? You scared of heights?
well, what did you do for your height thing?
I went ziplining,
Okay, I've done that. I mean,
but
I'm not
I wasn't like ziplining like 30 feet up in the air. I was like ziplining through the jungle of like Hawaii. I was kind of scared, kind
I
of really
mean,
high up.
it sounds exciting. Like I'm like a thrill seeker when it comes to stuff like that, but not like tarantulas. That's not a thrill for me. That's a
I'm like
I'm
I'm a thrill seeker, but some things scare me, like the
yeah.
ocean.
Oh, because it's weird because you can't see everything.
Well, so I'm from Michigan, and when you get into the lakes, you can't see your hand this far underneath the water. Like if you were to do this, you can't see your hand. It's
Are
really
you
dark. It's
are
really
you
scary.
what
You
part of
don't
the
know
mitt
what's
are
in
you on? Okay. Do you know where Escanaba is?
Heard of it. Don't know where it's at.
Okay,
Is it
that's the only part of Michigan I've been.
is it on the fingers?
It's on the thumb.
Over here?
Yeah.
Oh. So Detroit's down here, which is where I work, and I
Okay.
grew up here. Although I'm
Gotcha.
from here.
Okay.
That's Evansville, Indiana.
Yeah.
So Indiana.
It's a cool look.
I went skirt right here. Grew up in a little town smelling like cow shit. Then I moved down here.
And now it smells like Detroit.
Detroit smells like
Yeah.
sewage. I
Yeah.
love it.
Detroit, what?
What? Yeah, I'm like, people are like, "What are you doing here?" And I'm like, "I don't know. I don't
You're
know.
like, I'm figuring it out.
I'm trying."
All right. Well, listen, I want to go into this one segment called pickup line rating.
Oh
Uh,
gosh.
It's where I offer pickup lines, and then you rate them either cute or lame.
Are you
Okay.
gonna be mad when I rate them all lame? Because pickup
No.
line lames. I told you I'm a man hater.
And I know you already hate dudes. It's okay. You can be real. I'm normally like a 1 for 4 is the average so far for the series, but if I go 0 for 4, that's fine. Be
Okay.
honest.
All
Listen,
right.
a caveat to
You don't get nothing but honesty out of me.
okay. All right, I'm not asking for it. You do whatever you want to do.
You're like, chill, get back.
Hey, going all hard on my show.
I'm trying.
Okay, so just a caveat for our audience here. I'm not hitting on you. I am
All right,
just
whatever. I'm not hitting on you either.
well, hey, take
We'll see
all right.
which one works for you.
Okay. All right.
All right, you're not hitting on me. Just writing some lines to use on
That's it.
the next one.
Yeah, because I don't made my guests think I just try to bring pretty women on my show so I can try to hit on them. But that's not
Hey,
it.
that's what my ex did.
Oh, that's how he got you?
Hmm.
Okay.
Not a
Wait.
podcast though, a music video.
Oh, we're gonna talk about your exes the next time.
I know it's gonna be a fun one.
A whole episode about it. Better get drunk first.
You don't want that. I'll say some bad things.
I told you I don't edit.
Okay.
When
All
people
right.
listen
Give me
to
your
pod
pickup
all right, yeah,
lines.
let's go. All right.
Lame.
Am
Next.
I am I cute enough yet, or do you need more to drink?
Oh my god. I'd if you said that to me in the bar, I'd be like, you owe me a shot.
Okay. Well, then I
You
get you to
don't
drink
know.
more.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I'd laugh at you.
But you're
Lame.
gonna get a free drink.
Yeah. Hell yeah, I am.
All right. I figured like that one's a lose-lose because you're gonna end up buying a drink anyway. And
Yeah, you are.
all right. 0 for 1 so far. There's something wrong with my phone. Can you call it for me so I can see if it rings?
Oh my god. I don't even know what I would say to somebody like that.
Is it cute?
I mean, if you just walked straight up to me and we had no conversation before this, I would be like, no, I ain't doing that. Mm-mm. But I mean, if you were sitting there for a minute and I was talking to you and then you said it, I might laugh and then be like, okay, and give it to you. But it's a
Okay.
tad on the lame side.
All right. But
But I do
well,
like cheesy, so
okay.
there's a fine
That's
line between cheesy, cute, and lame. So I'm right on it.
okay. Well, it was close. I mean, I got you to giggle. I think that's important.
It is important. All right.
All
Next
right.
pickup line.
Here's the next one. I can't figure out if I should start this conversation with a compliment, a pickup line, or a simple hello. You choose.
That one's lame.
Lame.
Yeah, because you're making me think too hard about it. Because then I'd actually be like, well, I don't know. I don't know how. You just asked me a question and a pickup line all at the same time. It's
Yeah,
too
I
much
don't.
thought I put
Yeah, I
into
don't
it.
give you
It's
a
lame.
way to back out.
It's lame. I don't like it.
All right.
You're supposed to be like, hey, do you want to sit down? Do your feet hurt? You've been walking around in my mind all day.
Hey,
Hey,
I should have you
hey.
write
And
my
then
segment.
And then someone could be like, "Wow, you're a creep," and I'll be like, "I know."
But I'm a hot creep.
I'm a friggin' hot creep.
Okay, we got one more.
All right, I'm ready.
You must be a campfire because I'm craving some more.
It's not fair. I like s'mores.
Hey, so
Sweets is the way to my heart.
that's right. So give it to me.
All right, I'll let you be cute for one
Yes, one for
and a
four,
half.
baby.
Hey.
I'll give you some more next time.
Okay.
Hey,
Hey.
that is awesome. That's huge. I thought that one would work.
Yeah, I like the sweets.
Sweets
Mm.
work. What's your
Do you ever
favorite
make
dessert?
s'mores? Oh, hold on. Let's think. That's a hard one. I like sweets, like a lot of sweets. Like I like fried Oreos. I like
Oh
devil
my
cake.
god.
Ooh, okay, so I make these things. Don't judge me, but they're called dog turds. They're just like elephant ears, but better. So you go camping and you take some doils, wooden doils, like wooden rods, if you don't know what doils are. You soak them in water for like 24 hours or all day so they don't get sticky. You take those sticks and you take biscuit dough, you roll it up into a snake, wrap it around the dowel so it's like a twirly majigger, and
Mm-hmm.
then you cook it in the fire. And then when you take it off, it's nice and doughy and soft on the inside, and then nice and like, it's not really like crispy though, because you don't like cook it. Like you don't want to like burn it. So like it's nice on the outside, doughy-ish on the inside, and then you want to just lightly twist it the opposite way, that it's like if it goes this way around, you want to twist it the other way so it kind of like loosens up, and then you can slide it right off the stick and you roll it in butter in a brown sugar cinnamon mix, and it's freaking great. I used to like making them when we'd go camping because I'd go around the camp yard going, "Does anybody want a dog turd?" And then they'd be like, "What is this little girl saying?" And I'd be like, "I have dog turds." And they're like, "Oh, those that look good." And then they'd be like, "Oh, these are the best dog turds." And then I would invite people all over from like the campsite to our campsite. And I'd be like, "I brought people to try out dog turds." And my mom's like, "Why do you do this?"
Well, it's it sounds really good. I mean, I don't it seems like it would take forever to cook and prep.
Ooh, hold on.
What'd you do?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
Can you hear
For
me?
some reason, yeah, I can hear you. For some reason, the microphone, like you talked on my tablet for a second. So I don't know what happened. I must have hit it. I'm over
Wasn't
here
me.
talking with my hands. She caught me on the counter. Wasn't me.
No
Saw me
hands.
bitching on the sofa. Wasn't me. Even got her in the shower. Wasn't me. She even caught me on camera. Wasn't me. Saw the marks on my shoulder. Wasn't me.
All
And
right,
we
so
were back
someone's a fan
over.
of Shaggy.
Wasn't me. As the screams getting louder. Wasn't me. All right, I'm done now.
This is actually rolling into one of my favorite segments called music. Because I'm a DJ, music producer, so I love music. And I would like to know like what's in your playlist, like what's hot for you right now?
She Bad by Tyler. Tyler. Oh, I always say
Ye-
it wrong.
yeah, that's your hit.
That's my hit. Every morning I'm like, "Hey Google, play She Bad," and then I'm like, "Hey Google, play it again." Like literally, I was with my girlfriend the other day, and she's like, "This one's for you," and then it was like, "Doo doo," and I was like, "Oh," and she's like, "Oh," and I was like, "I love you," and she's like, "Yeah." I I just made the caption on one of my pictures, "She Bad." I just tweeted, "She Bad." You know why? Cause she bad. Have you ever heard that song?
Yeah, I've heard it.
Oh
It's
God,
dope.
it's my favorite song. And I also like Go Crazy by Chris Brown. X by who's in it? Lil somebody? Hold on. Now I gotta look. I'm terrible at remembering who I listen to. La 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 la. Let me get
And
my playlist out.
how do
So
you
currently listening
what do you use for your playlist? Do you use Spotify? What, Apple Music?
Spotify.
Yeah, you a subscriber?
Yep. I think I think I did it the other day. Oh, you know what? Nope. Because I just no because I got a new phone and I think I got a new account. Hold on. Let me check. Yeah, I'm not subscribed to anybody now.
Okay.
Well, let me tell you my thing first, my playlist,
I
and then
can't
I'll
wait.
okay. So let me scroll on down. So, Go Crazy by Chris Brown.
Mhm.
X remix with Lil Baby. Come Back, Tory Lanez. Temperature Rising, Tory Lanez. She Bad. La La Land with Bruce Vine. I like my kisses down low. Let's see what's out. What else? What's the other song that I've been listening to? Oh, it's right here. Flaws and All. Flaws and All by Benzer and Lil Durk.
So you're like hip hop, ratchet,
R&B.
and R&B.
Yeah. Oh, and I love Russ. I will always love Russ for the rest of my life. I'm
Yeah?
just saying. Yeah. Um, what's so um hold on. Let me read you off my favorites right now by him.
Okay.
Like Shake the Snow Globe, the whole album I like. But I like Asshole by him because tell me something that I don't know. Sorry.
You can relate
Um,
to it?
yeah, he's like, people tell me that I'm an asshole. Tell me something that I don't know. And I'm like,
Mhm.
same. Mm-hmm. So I like Asshole. I Thought You Got Me. There's a few that I like. Best on Earth. I got that whole thing. Like I like every in almost every behind the scenes vlog that I have, I'm twerking to Best on Earth somewhere.
I bet you that looks legit.
It does. It does.
I've I need to see
Oh,
some of
and
back the BTS.
you do. You should go to YouTube. We got all of
Okay.
it on there. And then shoot, what was I just gonna say? There was one.
I'm sorry, I cut you off when you were talking about
Oh, no, no, no,
twerking.
no, no. You're fine. Oh yeah. Um, 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 Ballerina by Belly. That's another one of my songs. I like to dance to that song. I like to dance to Ballerina and She Bad and La La Land. And yeah, that's all I've been dancing to.
Do you like get down before your shoots?
Yeah, see, I have a whole other like playlist like for certain things. Like before work, I'm listening to Squeeze by Ghost Main, uh, Sicko
Jeez.
Mode, My Type, Act
Yeah.
Up, Money, Tatiana, Yikes,
Mhm.
Lose Control, Freak. I like Pretty
Yeah.
Ricky. I'll say that.
Hell yeah.
Um, what's Godzilla by Eminem, Monster with Lil Wayne, Stupid Again, Tory Lanez. I like Tory Lanez. Scared of the Dark, Down in the DM.
Yup.
Those are like my what is it called? My get ready for work music.
Mhm.
I have a Man Hating album too.
Which oh gosh, so when do you listen to that?
Every morning.
Why? Man, somebody messed up.
They all messed up.
Whoops.
Yeah. I mean, I messed up for letting them even have the chance to mess up.
I like that type of attitude.
Mhm. It's my own fault. It's fine. I enjoyed it while it lasted.
Yeah, 30 seconds.
Sure, let's give them that.
That's funny, right?
Yeah. I like your
Yeah.
sense of humor more than your pickup lines.
Well, thank you. You know, I mean, that's good. I know I got some strong points. I could just go up and be goofy and still get
Yeah,
somebody.
that's what I do. You should see me try to flirt. It's sad.
Really?
Yeah. Like the other day, I went out on a date and I was cutting a piece of bread in half with a fork and a knife. I didn't know how to act.
Hmm. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. I don't. I was like listening, and I was like, put the bread down, and I was like,
You're
he's
just
like, what are
nervous?
you doing? Yeah, he's like, what are you doing? I was like, I don't know. He's like, you
Awkward.
can just pick it up with your hand and get in there. I'm like, I'm just trying to look really ladylike and like really nice and proper. And by the end of it, I had like my asparagus like dipped into like I had like, oh my God, so I had these steak tips and it was
Mhm.
steak tips. And it was in like a Cajun cream sauce and it had like peppers and onions and mushrooms and like all this good stuff in like this little pot, like literally like a little like pot and there was like a lot of sauce left, so I had my asparagus, and I literally just was like dipping it in there. I'm like, well, that's really good. I'm glad you told me I can eat with my hands.
Yummy.
Yeah, it was, it was so good.
It sounds
Such an
good.
expensive place. I don't understand. I don't
That
understand why
was
anybody pays that much money for things.
was it a date?
Yeah, it was my friend's date. I was coming along for the free food.
Oh, okay.
I was trying to act super proper because I was trying to like look good for us, you know what I'm saying? But it's okay because
Yeah, it's all about the image.
yeah, like he didn't have any game, so hopefully he's not gonna listen to this podcast because I don't know. She told him that. Yeah,
Like I said, I don't edit.
it's fine. I love you, Brie. I'm sorry for throwing you under the bus.
It's all right. Everyone, that's how you have to learn from mistakes, you know?
Right. Oh yeah.
So, for
Hopefully he hears this and know his mistakes. Men, have
yeah,
confidence. First off, let's
that's
go on that.
important.
I'll do
Confidence
a
is
segment of how to get a woman, get a girl, get a female, get a lady. I mean, get a dude if you want.
you can
I
get
can do both.
anybody.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a segment, how to get someone. And then I'm gonna do
Yeah.
another one, you don't need them, just self-love.
Well, dudes have been masturbating since they figured that shit out, so men are pros at self-love.
You don't think women aren't either?
I mean, hey,
Oh
I'm
my
sure they
God.
are.
Yeah, you guys don't know what you're doing. We gotta step up, pick up the slack.
You know, some guys know what's up. Maybe others don't. Women are
Most
just a completely different puzzle when it comes to that.
yeah, we are. We're so hard to understand.
Yeah.
All we need is love, attention, some affection, some romance, some food, some loyalty, no games.
Yo,
I know it's
listen
hard.
listen to how complex that is when a guy all he needs is food, sex, and sometimes some affirmations where he can believe that he's the shit. That's it. We're, men are simple.
Men are not simple. Men are stupid.
Oh, okay. I'm not gonna argue
Men are
that. I mean,
stupid. I'm still man hating over here, okay?
I know. Just putting it out like fuck men.
Yeah. Fuck man.
Look,
I really am
it's
a man hater. I had a lot of reasons to be a hater this week. I had let's wait,
you want to share?
sure. So I had 4 exes talking shit this week, and they weren't all mine. One of them was mine. One of them was my roommates, one of them was my best friends, and one of them was this dude that I'm talking to's ex. I think everyone's mad at me because I have replaced them and I'm better than them.
Uh-oh.
Sorry.
Yeah. Dang. But
Yeah,
you know what? It's
you
always their
have
loss,
been
right?
replaced. Yeah, it was definitely their loss.
Yeah, they screwed up.
Everybody's mad.
Where they hate on you at? Like on IG, or you getting text message, or what? How to
Well, my ex-boyfriend was texting my roommate saying that I was super negative and needy and that I was corrupting her, which
mm,
I don't understand any
collusion.
of that because before we broke up, we didn't talk for like 5 days and he lived 5 minutes away and we like never seen each other. But his new girlfriend, because we broke up like a month ago, 2 months ago, his new girlfriend lives in South Carolina. So he's been there 3 times and he has time to fly out to South Carolina, but he couldn't drive for 5 minutes. But it's probably because it makes it a lot easier so he can cheat on everybody and be a swinger and sleep with couples without her knowing.
Well, that's not how that's supposed to be done.
Yeah, well, that's how it was going.
Yeah. That, I think all
I
that
got to
stuff
I
is
got to
messed up.
find out on some my friend is a swinger and he came across his page on like 3 different swinger apps and was like, and I was like, oh yeah, hey. And then my roommate's ex-boyfriend was hating on me. He said that I was a dumb bitch because I'm shallow and all I care about is my Instagram likes and that I'm not genuine at all. And then he said something else, but I actually have to lawyer up for that one, so I can't speak about that.
Gotcha. Yeah.
He was like slandering my name in a very like I would have dropped it, but what he was saying was actually super terrible, and like I've never said that.
Yeah.
It was like a super bad thing to like accuse somebody of doing, and I actually have a police report saying the complete opposite thing happened. So I told him
Hmm.
I'm gonna grab a lawyer and we'll talk about it later. And then
Smart
this
woman.
guy's girlfriend said that I am a hoe. You know it, girl. and then and then what else? There was somebody else. Oh, and then my best friend's ex-boyfriend said that I'm using her for clout because his like Instagram and Twitter or TikTok and Facebook and everything, every single one of them is a picture of her because he's actually using her for clout or was until she broke up with him. But now I'm using her for clout because I don't genuinely love her. And I do. She's my favorite person.
People are petty.
Yeah. I would literally be her friend if she had one follower on Instagram and it was me. It's not about that at all. Like I actually when we first started hanging out, I was really nervous that she would think that I was like into that. So like I never wanted to like take pictures because I was like taking pictures when I'm out with my girlfriends and stuff. So
Right.
I
You
was
don't want
like,
to use her.
I'm not gonna right, I'm like, I'm not gonna take pictures, I'm not gonna post, I'm not gonna be like, oh my god, I'm out with Bray. Like come follow me. Never did that. We actually went to the bathroom and she's like, oh my god, let's take a mirror pic. And I was like, you want to take a picture with me? She's like, yeah. She took a picture, posted it, tagged me in it, and I was like, okay. And she's like, let's do another one and another one and another one. And next thing you know, I was on her story 6 different times, and my stuff was blowing up because people are like following me. And every single time we hang out, she does that. And I guess like the guy that she was dating just said that I did that for clout, but I never once asked her to do it. So I'm like, I've never asked you to do that. She's like, I know I do it because I like to. Like, I do it because we have fun. People love us together. That's why I do it. So I was like, okay, just
Yeah.
making sure you know, like, you could lose all of your followers tomorrow and I'd still love you the same.
She probably just appreciates beauty. That's why.
I mean, I'm completely real and a dork and like, I don't care. Like, she was like doing something and she like asked me to give her a high five or something on like Snapchat and I was like this and she's like why are you being weird and I was like because I'm sweating. She's like let me see and I was like no. She's like let me see and I was like it's really bad and she's like just show me and I was like I've got waterfalls and I'm like screaming in this bar and I literally had like sweat stains. Like, I was sweating and I wore a tight t-shirt, and she like fell. She's like dying laughing, and she was like, I won't put it on my story. And I was like, you better put it on your story and tag me in it. And she's like, she knows I'm not scared to be embarrassed. Like, what is that going to lose me followers? I don't care. Unfollow me because I'm sweating.
Right.
Cool. Glad. Like, and that's the thing is I'm not shallow about my followers. I don't care about my followers. Like, I care about you, but not like that. I'm not
But
gonna
you're
be
yourself.
fake so that I can have people stay here for fake reasonings.
I mean, that's true. I've seen your live videos. You're 100% raw.
Yeah, not gonna lie. Sometimes in my live videos, I am totally taking a piss. Y'all just don't know it.
What?
Yeah, I'll sit there on the toilet and I'll be like talking, just mute it for a second, tinkle, 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 unmute it. I'm like, what up, guys? I'm still sitting here. I'm on the toilet, but you can't tell because my whole head is taking up the screen. My landing strip up here.
You're
Look
funny.
at it's a 5 head. I mean, I guess it's like a 4 head, but like I could fit my thumb up there.
So we all got, like no one's perfect. We're all perfectly imperfect, right?
My dog is perfect.
Well, yeah, dogs are different.
Okay, just checking.
All right. Well, we're kind of coming to the end here. So I want to thank you for being on the show. This has been great. I definitely would love to have you back for a part two, if you're up for that. You don't have to answer
As long
now.
as I mean, yeah, as long as you don't lose any followers because of me, I'm so sorry. I mean, I'm probably
Right.
gonna lose followers for what I've said today. All four of those people are going to unfollow me. Just
True.
kidding. Actually, one of them, my roommate's boyfriend, who's like almost 30, decided to block me on all social media before posting a live Facebook video about how shallow I am and how he was going to ruin my reputation with his whole 137 followers.
Hmm. Wow. He's gonna have a huge impact with that.
He had 30 views on it.
Yeah.
I'm not saying, I mean, he really might be able to ruin me one day, but till then. Okay, anyways.
Not happening. Well, look, I want to give you the floor before we close this thing out to offer your time, mention your social media, bring up your Patreon, whatever, how people can find you so that they can enjoy as much entertainment as I always do. So, Lacey, the floor is yours.
Hello, everybody. I'm Laci Jo, and I'm going to plug myself in real quick. So you can find me on Instagram at Laci Jo Ray. It's LACIJORAE, all one word. You can also find me same username on Twitter, same username on Patreon. On Patreon, I will be keeping everybody up to date, doing all the behind the scenes photos. You guys get to see everything before anyone else does, and there's also bonus photos that some people have never seen. My Snapchat is a little bit more personal, like it's public for everybody, but I don't message everybody back, and that's Lace Up with 2 C's. That's why it's different from everything else, because I made that a while ago. But that is LACCEUP. And then, so I've got my Snapchat, my Instagram, my Twitter. You can find me on Facebook, but I'm not really on there that much. But that's Laci Jo Stanton. And on YouTube, I think I'm just Laci Jo. I just
All
have one
right.
video because I just made it.
Is that
Ta-da! Laci Jo.
is that the behind the scenes twerking one?
No, this is actually how to style a black dress. I just got 300 views. That's cool because
It is.
I didn't think anybody would look at my how to style a black dress. It was actually this black dress too. Ooh,
It's a cool
ta-da!
it's a cool dress. Like a cocktail dress, right?
Yep. And I showed how you could pair it with like a blue jean jacket, a leather jacket, plaid, sneakers, heels, gold jewelry, silver jewelry. I like to style
Excellent.
things too. So that's why I did that. But yes, the vlog is coming. I was going to work on it today, but I had the photo shoot and then I had my time with you today.
Heck yeah. Hashtag blessed.
Hashtag blessed. It's been a weird 2020, but it's been a good 2020 for me.
That's true. You were living the dream.
Yes. Yes, I am. It's just a dream. I'm going to wake up and be like, fuck.
That was real?
Just, none of it was real. It was all a lie.
All right,
I've
well.
seen if that box was still over there. That was sad.
The fox left.
Yeah, that's upsetting.
He had to go. Well, listen, we're going to sign off here. Well, we're going to close out this podcast. And I want to thank everyone listening and watching for tuning in. Please follow Laci and check out her amazing content on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. Y'all know the deal. I will include it in the tags on the video. So, this has been The Output with me, DJ Unprotected, a podcast presented by Aztec Nation. Now, if you want to get in on the conversation, respond to some of the segments that we have on the show, ask some questions, hit me up on Twitter at DJ Unprotected. All right. Well, I hope you're picking up what we're putting out. We got a lot to say. Tune in next week. We got another great guest on deck. We out.
Bye.